We are in Bali, in the Uluwatu area. This is one of the most popular surfing spots on the island. Bali is one of the best surfing spots in the world. It's good for both beginners and professionals. The waves here are great, and most importantly, the warm ocean means you can spend even more time on the board, which many people here do all day long. In certain places, the ocean looks like a thick broth full of surfers. Surfing here is practically a religion, and I'll try to prove it to you now. I came to see one extraordinary family that has strong ties to the surfing world. Olia has lived in Bali for 6 years, and this is her husband, Koby Abberton, a professional Australian surfer. Koby is famous in the surfing world. Russell Crowe even made a documentary about him. He's an adrenaline junkie. He specializes in big wave surfing, and his biggest wave was over 22 meters or 72 feet high. That's the equivalent of an 8-story building. Now, I'd like to talk about Makua, Koby and Olia's 4-year-old son, who, surprise, surprise, is also a surfer.
Makua is a Hawaiian name that translates to Prince of the Ocean. When Makua turned 6 months old, Koby started teaching him, constantly pushing the limits. Waltz's main goal is for Makua to be inseparable with surfing.
The guys took me with them to Padang Padang Beach, their local family surfing spot. And Makua's too, of course.
He's been swimming since he's 1.
We got him on the board since he was 6 months.
Yeah, and then his first surf, he was this big, maybe that big. I have a photo of it at home. I think it was 9 months old.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, well, the way I was brought up, I can only remember the ocean. You asked me about when I was a kid, I'll tell you about the surf. I didn't know anything else. Surf and football, so that was it for me. So I just believe this way and where the life's going with all this, all these phones and social media. I really want to have my child in the ocean, away from phones and, football and all these different things, because these days kids want to be inside all day. They don't want to be outside. It's not the way to live. So every morning or every afternoon I take my son for a surf. And to tell you the truth, it's the happiest person I am when I'm surfing with my kids. So it makes me happy and it makes my son happy. So, and my wife, so it's a pretty awesome life.
Well, I think it's time to show you what these guys are capable of. The first attempt is usually the hardest. The second is tough too. But when Makua finally concentrates, things start to look amazing. Wow. His parents told me that they are more worried about Makua when he is on land, not the ocean.
Oh, look!
High five!
Look at his eyes!
Look at the camera!
Yeah, thank you.